Hey there, welcome to this new Morin Khuur test video. So I just checked three other instruments which I was not exactly satisfied. So I decided to make another video to test, and actually I quickly had a little sweep on these three. So that's gonna be a test of six instruments, the three before which I just did, which were not very great, which had a few issues, and now these three. But this one here is very promising, so we will see. These two might be interesting. So, well, let's get started. So, first of all, basically, the three are kind of in the same making, same color, same ID. So, as usual, ebony here, ebony for the fingerboard, and the head is really kind of cute and nice and detailed and really feel great, and ebony for the pegs as well. So basically right now we don't have the highest range in the intermediate, so basically these one are a little bit cheaper, but they are not worse. It's just difference in the wood color and carving of the head, which make a kind of like the difference in the price. So we are now almost at the last step of this intermediate quality that I was talking with you on the chat. So as those one are a little bit cheaper in price, the budget will be a little bit lower than what we discussed, which is great. And then the next kind of price we have right now, it's totally outside the budget that we discussed. It's like the super fancy instrument. So right now the one that I was talking about are out of stock, and they will maybe come in the next few weeks or months. They cannot really give me any time or anything. So that being said, let's get to hear the instruments. So first of all, let me have a look on that. Okay, this looks great. That wood is also nice. Finish is decent as well. Okay. Nice. So let's hear how it sounds. So definitely great. I'm totally 100% sure that I'm like lacking rosin a little bit, so it sounds a little bit on the mellow side. So with a little bit of rosin, it's gonna sound even brighter. So we are already on a great start. This one is super nice already. So very open already. So definitely first instrument that is quite great. So let's check the second one, how it will sound. So this one is actually also pretty cool. The wood is very nice as well, but I tested it in the previous video and it was a little bit mute in the sound. So is it the same guy? Yep, same guy. So let's see. Yeah. it's really sound bad. It's very noisy. There is a lot of the sound is kind of like coming from below. It's not projecting well, and the tone is not really great. So I don't want to spend too much time on that because it's kind of bad. So let's see that last one, which I think was quite great, and it feels a little bit different than the previous two. It feels a little bit heavier for some reason. So let me just check a little bit. Should I see anything weird? It's same guy, papaya. The neck is quite a little bit thicker for the ebony part, which is great. Maybe that's why it feels a little bit heavier. Okay, so I don't see anything of concern. So we have something also quite nice here. And the horse head is the same idea. So let's hear it. I think it's better. Maybe not. Oh, is difficult between the two. Let me check that one again. Let's check that one again. I think this one is better. So well, that's it for this test video. So basically, you have now two options. The first one is that I'm gonna lock right now this instrument for you because it's really great. Like I tested six instruments today, which are in this price range, and this one is like the best of the six. So definitely, if you're okay with that price range and with this the look and everything, then this instrument is really great. It's really gonna go with you for a while, no question about that, no argument about that. So that's the first option that you have. The second option eventually is that if you don't feel right about this instrument, well, we can always wait for a more expensive instrument to come later. But honestly, in terms of sound, this is very close to what you would get for like $100 or $150 more. So that's kind of like, usually I sell either this instrument or the one that just after. So in terms of quality, build making, sound and everything, once we choose the instrument right, we get something quite great. So you can see that out of the three that we tested today, the middle one was like really bad. It almost sounds worse than a study instrument. This one was kind of like beginning to be good, and this one is definitely good. And I'm pretty confident that it's gonna open even more as you will play it and all that. So this instrument definitely for the price, great investment and great ratio between the price and the quality. So I will log this one for you for now, and well, we can discuss and you tell me what you decide. So see you soon. Bye bye.